Welcome home to the village. We have been on a journey together learning to breathe as one and to master our words and actions. But today, we are going to talk about the gate through which the whole world enters your soul. We are talking about your vision. Most of us look at the world through our physical eyes. We see shapes, colors, and objects. We see this person or that tree. But our physical eyes are limited. They only see the surface. Today, we are going to do some deep mind cleaning to open a second way of seeing. We call it the eye of the heart. When you open this eye, you stop seeing things and you start seeing the life behind the things. You begin to see the divine, the source, in every face, every leaf, and even every challenge. Today, we learn how to see with the heart so we can live in the truth of oneness. 1. Looking past the surface. When we use our regular eyes, we are always categorizing. We see a car, a house, or a person. Our mind immediately puts a label on what we see. This is a fast way of living, but it is a very shallow way. When you label something, you stop actually looking at it. You think you know what it is, so you look away. This is how we become bored with life. We think we have seen it all, but the eye of the heart does not use labels. It looks deeper. Imagine you are looking at a piece of wood. Your physical eyes see brown color and a rough texture. But if you open the eye of the heart, you see the history of that wood. You see the sunlight that the tree drank for 50 years. You see the rain that soaked into the soil. You see the silent strength of the earth that held the roots. Suddenly, it isn't just wood anymore. It is a miracle of captured energy. This is how we begin to see the divine. The divine is not a person in the sky. The divine is the invisible life force that is holding that wood together. Mind cleaning means wiping away the habit of labeling. When you see a stranger, try to look past their clothes, their age, or their skin color. Those are just the surface details. Look at the light in their eyes. That light is the same light that is in you. It is the same source expressing itself in a different way. When you look past the surface, the world stops being a collection of separate objects and starts being a single, moving masterpiece of oneness. You realize that everything you see is a message from the source. The mountain speaks of strength. The river speaks of flow. The child speaks of joy. When you look with the heart, you see that you are surrounded by the divine every second of the day. You are never in a common place. You are always on holy ground. 2. Cleaning the lens of judgment. The biggest reason we cannot see the divine in everything is that our lens is dirty with judgment. We are always deciding if what we see is pretty or ugly, useful or useless. But in the reality of oneness, the source is in all things, not just the things we find pleasant. To see with the heart, we must do the hard work of mind cleaning our judgments. Think about a weed in a garden. To the gardener, it is bad. But to the earth, it is just life growing. The earth does not judge the weed. It gives the same minerals to the rose as it gives to the weed. When we judge, we are trying to be smarter than the life force. We are saying that some parts of the universe are a mistake. This judgment creates a blind spot in our souls. We cannot see the divine in someone we hate. We cannot see the divine in a situation that is difficult. But when you clean the lens of judgment, you start to see that even the dark things have a purpose in the great life. You see that the storm is just as necessary as the sunshine. You see that the difficult person in your life is actually a teacher helping you grow in patience and love. Seeing the divine in everything means seeing that nothing is outside of the one. Every person is a mask that the source is wearing. Some masks are beautiful and some are broken, but the life behind the mask is always pure. When you stop judging, you stop fighting with reality. You find a deep peace because you see that the hand of the one is in every event. You no longer feel the need to fix the world. You start to see the beauty that was already there, hidden under the dust of your own opinions. 3. The mirror of the soul. There is a secret to the eye of the heart. What you see out there is a reflection of what isn't here. If your heart is full of fear, you will see a scary world. If your heart is full of greed, you will see a world of things to take. But if your heart is full of oneness, you will see a world of family and light. This is why we say that the world is a mirror. To see the divine in everything, you must first recognize the divine in yourself. Most of us are very hard on ourselves. We focus on our mistakes, our bodies, and our failures. This is the small self looking in a dirty mirror. But through mind cleaning, we can find the life that never dies inside our own chest. We find that we are made of the same stardust and the same source energy as everything else. When you finally see your own true worth not because of what you have done, but because of what you are, your eyes change. You start to see that same worth in everyone else. If you cannot see the divine in a blade of grass, you will struggle to see it in yourself. And if you cannot see it in yourself, you will never truly see it in your neighbor. This is the circle of oneness. Practice looking at your own hands, your own breath, and your own awareness with wonder. Say to yourself, the source is here. As you become more comfortable seeing the divine in your own mirror, the walls of the world start to become transparent. You start to see that the I in you and the I in the tree are the same. You are looking at yourself in billions of different forms. The world stops being a place you are visiting and starts being your own home. The eye of the heart recognizes that there is no other. There is only the one, looking at the one, through millions of different eyes. 4. Living in the light of awareness. The final step is to keep the eye of the heart open even when life is busy. It is easy to see the divine in a sunset or a quiet forest. It is much harder to see the divine in a traffic jam, a noisy office, or a moment of pain. But this is where the true power of mind cleaning shows itself. The divine is not away when life is loud. The silence of the source is always underneath the noise, just like the blue sky is always underneath the clouds. To live in this light, you must practice soft seeing. When you are in a crowded place, don't just focus on the stress. Soften your eyes. Breathe the breath of one. Look at the flow of people as a river of life. See the struggle, the hope, and the effort in every person. When you see a problem, ask yourself, where's the life in this? Even in a broken machine or a sad situation, there is the energy of the source. It is the energy of change, of movement, and of truth. When you live with the eye of the heart open, you become a light for the village. You don't have to say much. Your seeing is your service. When you look at someone with the eye of the heart, they feel it. They feel seen in a way the world doesn't see them. They feel their own divine spark being recognized by yours. This is how we heal the world, not by changing things on the outside, but by changing how we see them from the inside. You realize that you are never alone because the divine is looking back at you. From every corner of existence, you are walking in a world of light, and the only thing that can ever hide that light is the dust in your own mind. Keep the lens clean. Keep the heart open. See the one in the all, and the all in the one. If you see the beauty in this message, please subscribe and share. Let's all help each other see the light.